So here we are with a new video on in the series of nanomaterials, that is carbon nanotubes. Carbon is such a beautiful element. We have so many applications of carbon. Like we have these allotropes of carbon, graphite, diamond, and now in nanomaterial industry we have fullerenes, CNTs, graphene, and so on. Okay, so what are CNTs basically? CNTs are tubular form of carbon nanoparticles. It's like one graphene sheet is rolled into a cylindrical form. I'll make a video on graphene to watch that. And it's been nanoparticle. They are very very small, few nanometers in size, and the length is also several nanometers. So long and small, so all the properties incorporated in CNTs. In spite of being very light, they are very strongest and stiffest material. They have a very good tensile strength and elastic modulus. They are very rigid yet flexible. And the CNTs has this carbon which is sp2 hybridized. So there are and because of the hexagonal network structure, the bonds are quite strong because they're sigma bonds, and the p orbital, unhybridized p orbital, has one electron. This makes it conductor. Okay, because of that one free electron. And they are much stronger and lighter than steel. In fact, they are 300 times stronger than steel. Okay, they have very high electrical conductivity because of the electron that I told you. Therefore, they have lot of applications in electronics and electronics industry. Because of the high tensile strength, this is the only substance that is used to build space elevator. So space elevator, the major issue is the weight, right? And the strength. So here CNT is giving you both. It's light in weight, but it is very very it's having a very good tensile strength. Okay, you could build towers hundreds of kilometers high with it because of its toughness, right? And these are some of the applications in day-to-day life. You have lot of electronic materials, paint, vehicle parts, sports equipments, which all contain CNTs. There are three types of CNTs that we are going to study. One is single walled CNT, as you can see over here. A single layer of graphene is rolled into a cylindrical form. This is single walled. Then we have multi-walled, in which you can have a double walled or multi-walled CNTs. So here it's like one CNT is put into another. So it's like, cylinders of CNTs into one another. Okay, more concentric cylinders. So you can have two cylinders of CNT, you can have three cylinders, four cylinders, and so on. Now, why we want to do this? The advantage is that here this inner cylinder or the inner CNT tube is kept as it is, and the outer CNT tube is modified. Modified as in you can functionalize this, you can attach a different group. Now this increases the solubility, this increases the applications, this increases the strength, this increases the electrical conductivity. So applications which were not possible for single walled are now possible for double walled or multi walled CNTs. So this is a coaxial assembly of cylinders within one another, and the difference between the two nanotubes can produce a varying degree. This is the difference between the diameters, okay? Degrees of interaction between the two tubes. And this allows lot of modification on the outer nanotube without altering the inner tube. The last one is functionalized nanotubes, where the outer layer of the nanotube is functionalized. Means what? You can incorporate different functional groups in it, like COH, OH, NH2, F, and so on. Okay, advantage again, modification improves the property, improves the applications. So you can use them now as sensors, catalysts, polymer composites, biological applications. Okay, you can use it as you can have molecules functionalize CNTs and so on. So as you go on modifying the CNTs, the application goes on increasing. So these are some of the applications. You can use it as a storage device for fuel cells. The hydrogen is used as a fuel, so to store hydrogen, we can use CNTs. The size CNTs can store lot of large volumes of hydrogen. Then we have CNTs because of its good electrical conductivity property. These are the applications. You can use it as a solar cells in your cell phones, computers, memory circuit, and so on. Rockets and spacecrafts, as I told you, the major issue of the rockets and spacecraft is the weight and the strength. The CNTs are lighter in weight, but they have a very good tensile strength. So they are very strong, and that is why they are ideal material for spacecrafts and rockets. You can build space elevator through using CNTs as well. They can have a lot, they have lot of biomedical applications, like we can make synthetic muscles are nowadays developed, which is composed of light aerogel ribbon, which is made up of CNTs. Okay. Then electronics, the sky is the limit for this application, because there are so many applications for CNTs, like your computers, cell phones, circuits, nanomechanical system, and so on. Plastics are nowadays used. Catalyst. Many reactions are carried out using CNT catalyst, hydrogenation, and everything. Reactions which were not possible using a normal catalyst are now possible because of CNT when they are used as catalyst. Composite materials can be made by reinforcing CNTs into plastics, modifying it. More applications you have. For example, aluminium is mixed with CNT, and have aluminium which is having more strength compared to pure aluminium. Okay, then you have CNTs for air and water filtration. Sea water, which contains lot of salts, can be converted into pure drinking water by simply filtering it through CNTs. Okay, that is called as desalination of water. Similarly, air can be purified where CNT filters are used. Then you have conductive adhesives, various adhesives which are conductive, so that the conductance of that material doesn't get hampered. So these type of adhesives, like gums, films are used in the form of adhesives, where they can be used for electronic packaging, connecting something, connectors, right? Ceramics are itself are very strong, and imagine this such strong ceramic, you are mixing CNT into it. So that material that you are going to get will be very, very strong. Its toughness is increased. Then you have fabrics. This is a recently developed fabric where if you use this fabric, it's called as a magical new nanotube infused fabric, which cools you in summer and warms you in winter. Dual purpose, okay? Cools you in summer and warms you in winter. The same fabric, right? So in this fabric, what is done? The carbon nanotubes are spun into the fabric. So you get a modified fabric. How beautiful. Same thing we can use for preparing vehicle armor, body armor, transmission lines, cables, textile industry. Okay. Then plastics, as we know, they are insulators. They don't conduct electricity, right? But when CNTs are incorporated into plastic, so now your plastic has become conducting, and now you can use this plastic for different applications. Okay, so EMI, RFI shielding composites, coating for gaskets, then you have anti-static materials, conductive coatings, radar absorbing materials. So there are a lot of applications of CNTs. I've written very few. You can go and check it on web. There are a lot of applications, and every day new uh, products are designed using CNTs, right? I'm going to make few more videos on nanomaterials to watch this. Thank you.